What is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Demonologist video. In today's video we're going to be doing a short guide on the tarot cards. I'm going to be showing you what they look like and what they do, and then at the end there'll be some bonus gameplay with the tarot cards included. Now to start off with, the tarot cards have 10 unique random cards in a deck. You can find the deck of cards on any map, on all three of them, and in any and every single location. I have found them on the floor, in a cupboard, on top of a cupboard, on a shelf, so literally search high and low because you will eventually find them. Now once you do find them, you have 10 chances of pulling a card. Now dependent on the chance percentage of each card will depend on what card you actually get. Now the first card on the list is the Void card. Now, the Void card basically has the highest chance of spawning or being drawn. Now, from what I can see is basically when you draw this card, if you have items on the floor, there is a chance, now it is only a chance, that one of your items will disappear. So you don't lose it entirely, you don't have to buy another one like at the end, unless obviously, of course, if you die. But it will just basically disappear. So sometimes it is always worth bringing duplicate items, because if you lose it, then you're going to have to try and guess whether the evidence is right or not. Next up, we have the Flame of Fate card. Now this card essentially will just either raise your sanity or lower your sanity, dependent on what card the color burns once you draw it. Now from what I can see from my testing is that it's at least 25% that the sanity will either raise or lower. So obviously keep that in mind, because there is a high chance of this one being pulled. So if you pull 2 or 3 of these, you're going to be in trouble, or you're going to be loving life. Next up, we have the Moon card. Now the Moon card is very similar to Flame of Fate. The only difference is that it's all down, so basically this will just drain your sanity. Now the chance of pulling this is relatively high, not massive, not compared to Flame of Fate, but obviously again you pull 1 or 2 of these and you're going to be in trouble. And then on the flip side you have the Sun card. The Sun card is exactly the opposite to the Moon card, it just raises your sanity instead. The chance of pulling this is the same as the Moon card, so again 1 or 2 of these and you should be golden. Now the next 2 from my testing are pretty much very similar. So you have the Devil card. Now the Devil card supposedly increases paranormal activity. Now I have seen it definitely does do this, but there is another card that does exactly the same as this from what I can see. There doesn't seem to be too much difference between the 2. But if you are struggling to find the room and you want something to give you a clue, just pick up these cards, pull the Devil card hopefully, and you will definitely get some activity from the ghost. And then for the second card, it's the Aggressive card. Now again, this is pretty much the same as the Devil card from what I can understand. It will just ramp up the activity very quickly. So if you do find yourself really struggling, grab the tarot cards, because you've got there's a good chance that you might pull one of these cards and it will easily give its position away. Next up we have the Slave card. Now the Slave card essentially just locks the ghost to the room that it is in. So if it decides to move from its favorite room, there is a chance that you will lock it in a different room. So obviously keep that in mind. If you think you know where it is, keep in mind, and you pull the Slave card, keep in mind it might lock into another room. So don't let that throw you off. The ghost room is still the same. You've just locked it into a different room. Card number 8, and we have the Death card. Now the Death card isn't quite how it sounds. You don't actually die, although it is a very dangerous card. It's quite low chance of pulling this, but essentially if you pull the Death card, it will instigate a hunt instantly, and yeah, let's just hope you have a crucifix on you. Next up we have the Angel card. Now the Angel card essentially is perfect for multiplayer, not quite so good for single player. So if a teammate of yours has died and you pull an Angel card, obviously there is a very low chance of pulling this, then they will be respawned. Now I have tested this and I have got the angel card and also the next card on the list, and it definitely does not save you, so just keep that in mind on single player. And for that final card, it is Guillotine. Now this card will instantly kill you. Doesn't, as I said in the previous one, it does not matter if you pull an angel card beforehand, you will still instantly die. It is like a split second from you pulling that, so you cannot, I've tried it, you cannot pull out a crucifix in time. There is no way to survive it, so if you draw it, you are dead. And there we go, guys. That is all 10 of the tarot cards gone through. As you can see, there is some very dangerous ones, some not quite so bad ones, but I haven't tested everything in terms of what drains your sanity, if all of them drain your sanity. I haven't done all the testing on that. I do know that the moon one definitely drains your sanity quite a lot. The flame of fate is a weird one. You have to keep an eye out on the burn color. It doesn't look like it's changing color, but it does, so just keep that in mind. And like I said, that is quite a high chance of pulling that one, so if you get 2 of those, I would definitely be very, very careful, because some of these ghosts, if you drop below a certain threshold, they will instantly hunt you, so just keep that in mind. But that's it for the guide, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please like, as it helps the channel out loads. If you want to see some more stuff like this, more demonologists, more ghost hunting in general, any scary games, subscribe to the channel, because that's all we basically play here. But as I promised at the start, here's some gameplay of the tarot cards. Be interesting to see how much sanity it's going to drop. We are on medium, so I don't know if that makes any difference. I don't think it should do, but you never know, I suppose. Let's do... I feel like I just heard breathing then. That's scary. Right, let's do this. And so if we get Guillotine, there is a 1%, I've tested it, there's a 1% chance of us pulling Guillotine here. So 1 out of 100 chance of pulling Guillotine. Aggressive. You know what we might do? Let's just quickly test. So my sanity would have been what? Maybe 95, 90? So how much sanity would did that drop? Literally nothing. Okay, aggressive does nothing. It sounded like it was up in this room as well. It was directly above us, I think. So let's pull another card. Of course, we would get death. Oh my god, he's quick. He is rapidly quick and extremely small. I can't see anything. I'm sure you guys can't either. I have no idea if this thing is still on us. I think we're good. I think we're good. Holy, as if we get death. That's a rare chance to pull that thing. Did you see the size of it though? It was like a little minion. I'm also surprised that it stopped hunting us. Oh! Jesus. I'm so surprised it stopped hunting us though. Mother. Okay, his crucifixes. Holy bananas, this is going nuts. My sanity has to be low though, surely. What is my sanity at? 76. So in reality, it didn't really drop it that much, you know. It really didn't. I think I'm gonna go pills. Am I gonna go pills? Yeah, I'm gonna go pills. Let's take pills. Let's maybe go back up to 100. I mean, in reality, I'm hearing stuff move. In reality, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that we can pull death and guillotine in the same one. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Aggressive. That's above us, I think. Aggressive again. Hearing light switches. You can't really see it. Void. Anything disappear? Doesn't look like it. Death again! Well, I'm dead. I cannot believe how many times we pulled death. I mean, to be fair, these hunts are quite short, though. These hunts are mega short. Like, it's actually quite surprising how short they are. Waiting for the grudge to come. Also, I can't tell if it's in this room here. That light's on, that's weird. Holy, okay, let's check our sanity again. Again, we would have been 100, so let's see how much it lowers. 98, wow, so death literally doesn't lower your sanity at all. It does not lower. I cannot believe we pulled 2 death cards. I can't believe it. Void. Anything disappear? Nothing disappears. Might actually pull it in here. Flame of Fate. I think that was a bad one. The devil.
My puppet.
Definitely above us. Devil again. Holy bananas, what was that? Okay, so there's a few of them at least. So we had 2 devils, so that definitely gives us some sort of, I guess, paranormal activity. I feel like, so the devil gives us paranormal activity and aggressive gives us evidence, like activity, I guess, to show it where it is. But I guess you'd know from both of them. I cannot believe we pulled death twice and we had Flame of Fate. Oh, let's go check our sanity actually. So we were 90 what? 95, let's say, between 95 and 100. We are now 80, 70 something. So 20%, 25. Roughly, I guess.